And products in the truck, like the active drive assist, like the active brake assist.
Everything on it, totally different to what I currently drive. Much more responsive.
Truckers don't just pick a rig, they pick an identity. And whether you're rolling in a Peterbilt, a Kenworth, or even, a Freightliner, your truck is telling the world exactly who you are. Today, we're breaking down what your truck brand says about you. And fair warning, some of these might hit a little too close to home. 1. Peterbilt. If you're driving a Peterbilt, you're basically the rock star of the highway. Chrome stacked high, hood stretched out like a catwalk, and lights shining brighter than Vegas. Pete drivers don't just haul freight, they haul attitude. There's a reason the Peterbilt 379 and 389 became the poster trucks on every kid's bedroom wall. But let's be honest, owning a Peterbilt is a lifestyle choice. You probably spend more on polish than groceries, and your idea of a workout is buffing your fenders until you can see your reflection. Drivers love them because they scream tradition, pride, and a little bit of vanity. Still, it's not all show.
When I'm cruising at around 70, 75, I'm pegging.
Underneath the shine, Peterbilts are reliable workhorses with serious pulling power. But to everyone else on the road, your Pete isn't just a truck, it's your personality in metal form. You're the cowboy who makes every truck stop feel like a rodeo. 2. Kenworth drivers are the practical cousins of Pete guys. Still stylish, still tough, but with a bit more get-the-job-done energy. The W900 is your badge of honor if you're old school. A long hood beauty that announces, "I've been trucking since cassette tapes were cool." The T680? That's for the driver who cares about fuel bills and fleet contracts but still dreams of a W900. Kenworth owners strike a balance between flash and function. You like your rig to turn heads, but you also want it to make sense on paper. It's the equivalent of wearing a leather jacket. Cool enough to impress, practical enough to keep the wind off.
Was our first one, so that's number 1000. Same design that we used back in 1966.
At the end of the day, Kenworth says you're a serious professional with just enough flair to keep things interesting. You're here to move freight, but you're going to look good while doing it. 3. Freightliner. If you're behind the wheel of a Freightliner Cascadia, chances are you didn't choose it, the company did. And that's not an insult. That's reality. Freightliners are the backbone of fleets everywhere, the dependable, if slightly boring workhorses of the interstate. They're like the Toyota Camry of trucking, practical, efficient, and guaranteed to show up. For drivers, Freightliner means you can parallel park a 53-footer in your sleep and run coast to coast without worrying about parts or service. Cascadias are everywhere, which makes repairs and support easy.
And this 5th-generation Cascadia continues to push the limits with its aerodynamic.
But let's face it, you won't be turning heads at the truck stop. Still, that practicality is exactly why they're so loved. Freightliner drivers are survivors. You're not worried about flashy chrome or long hood nostalgia. You're focused on miles, paychecks, and keeping dispatch happy. Your truck might not have swagger, but it proves one thing. You're here to work, not to show off. 4. Volvo. If you're driving a Volvo, you've officially chosen comfort over chaos. Volvo drivers know something other truckers pretend not to. Bad backs don't win you trophies. Your cab is more like a living room than a truck, with ergonomics, cup holders, and buttons nobody else understands. Other drivers laugh, right up until they sit in your air-suspended seat and don't want to get out. Volvo's reputation is technology and safety. You're the type who actually uses adaptive cruise control, lane assist, and maybe even knows what ergonomics means.
We can see all of the new aerodynamics for this truck. It's up to 10% fuel economy gains.
While Pete guys are polishing chrome, you're sipping coffee from your heated cup holder and enjoying life. And yet, make no mistake, Volvos aren't weak. With the VNL series and its massive engines, you've got plenty of muscle for long hauls. Volvo says you're practical, smart, and maybe just a little bougie. Basically, you're trucking, but in first class. 5. Mack. If there's one brand that screams tough guy energy, it's Mack. With the bulldog hood ornament leading the way, Mack drivers are the no-nonsense, get-it-done crowd. You don't care about chrome stacks or polished tanks. You care about pulling power, torque, and the ability to survive another brutal week in the outback or on the interstate. Drive a Mack Anthem or a Superliner, and you're telling the world you're old school.
Well, you know, Mack touches so many parts of this great country. The workers, the people.
It may not be the prettiest truck in the lineup, but it's built like a brick wall. Other rigs talk about horsepower. Mack's just drag the load without complaining. Mack drivers pride themselves on grit. You're the type who laughs at rain, dust, and broken pavement. Your personality, straightforward, hardworking, and maybe a little stubborn. Mack says you're not here for the show, you're here for the fight. And chances are, you'll win. 6. Western Star. If you're driving a Western Star, you're probably a little bit of a rebel. You didn't go for the standard Kenworth or Pete. You wanted something rarer, flashier, and built for heavy haul bragging rights. Western Star drivers have an eye for style, but they also want a truck tough enough to haul a mountain if necessary. These rigs are famous for hauling mining loads, logging trailers, and anything that makes a Freightliner cry.
You can find them out there on the steep grades, the impassable roads.
Western Stars are built with big frames, big engines, and big presence. When you pull into a truck stop, people notice, because it's not every day they see one. Western Star says you're independent and maybe just a touch flashy. You like standing out, but you're not reckless. You know these trucks cost serious money. You're not the mainstream, you're the statement. In short, you're trucking's hipster, but with a lot more horsepower. 7. International. If you're driving an International, people usually assume one of two things. You're either fiercely loyal or just plain stuck with it. The Lone Star looks like something Batman would spec for long haul, all aggressive grille and attitude. But the Pro Star? That's the truck drivers still whisper about, mostly because of those max force engines that smoke like campfires. International drivers are survivors. You've either made peace with your truck's quirks, or you're the kind of optimist who believes this time it'll hold together.
Put a lot of time and effort into making sure that this truck will give you years of productive service.
When it does, you're proud. When it doesn't, you get real good at calling roadside assistance. Driving an International says you're stubborn, different, and maybe a gambler. You don't mind standing out from the sea of Petes and Kenworths. People might laugh at your choice, but you laugh right back when you pass them at the fuel island with that oversized grille leading the way. 8. Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz truck drivers are the sophisticated ones of the highway. If you're behind the wheel of an Actros, you've probably got heated seats, digital dashboards, and enough electronic safety systems to rival a spaceship. Other drivers are wrestling with gears. You're letting adaptive cruise handle it while sipping on an overpriced latte. To some truckers, the Actros is too fancy for real work. But the truth is, these rigs are everywhere in Europe and parts of Australia.
How good it is to drive. First electric truck for me to drive.
Hauling just as hard as anything else. They just do it with less noise, less vibration, and a lot more class. Driving a Mercedes says you're tech savvy, maybe a bit bougie, and definitely not afraid of being called soft. You like comfort, precision, and a rig that whispers instead of growls. And let's face it, deep down, you kind of enjoy being the envy of every sore-backed driver at the truck stop. 9. Scania drivers are basically trucking's Formula One fans. If you've got a Scania R Series, especially one of those V8s, you will tell everyone within earshot how much horsepower you're packing. These rigs are sleek, stylish, and unapologetically European, which means you're the driver who shows up to the rodeo wearing designer boots. On the road, Scania backs up its swagger. Smooth handling, powerful engines, and cabins that feel like luxury apartments make them hard to criticize. But that doesn't stop American drivers from joking. Nice truck. Does it come with IKEA instructions? Driving a Scania says you're proud, stylish, and maybe just a little bit smug.
What came on but the Scania 164?
Beat it. You know your truck is efficient, powerful, and built with precision. And you enjoy the raised eyebrows when you pass a long hood Pete with your sleek European rig that looks like it belongs in a racing pit. 10. Hino, Isuzu. If you're behind the wheel of a Hino or Isuzu, you're not out here for chrome stacks and mile-long hoods. You're the ninja of city delivery. These trucks are short, nimble, and can slip down alleys where a Peterbilt would cry for its mama. You're the driver who knows every shortcut, every loading dock, and every coffee shop bathroom in a 30-mile radius. Hino and Isuzu drivers live on hustle. You're dodging traffic, double parking, and beating the clock while everyone else is still trying to back into the dock. No, it's not glamorous, but you keep the world running. Without you, nobody's Amazon packages or late-night takeout would make it.
Hino 155 quad cab with a 16.
Driving one of these says you're efficient, practical, and maybe a little reckless. You've perfected the art of parking where you shouldn't, and your horn probably gets more use than your radio. You're not the king of the highway, you're the ruler of downtown. 11. Sterling. Now, if you're in a Sterling, let's be real, you didn't buy it because you wanted to. You bought it because it was cheap, and that's not a bad thing. Sterling trucks are like that thrift store jacket. Not pretty, not flashy, but it'll keep the rain off. These rigs were built in the late 90s and 2000s, and most of them are still clinging to life through sheer stubbornness. Sterling drivers are the ultimate pragmatists. You don't care about brand loyalty. You don't care about style. You care that it runs and gets the job done. If it rattles a bit or looks like it's on its last legs, you shrug and say, "So am I, buddy."
I had this truck since the mid-60s when we were trucking.
So since it was new or just about?
Driving a Sterling says you're thrifty, resourceful, and unbothered by what anyone thinks. You're not here for show, you're here for survival. And if the truck makes it one more year, that's a victory lap. So what does your truck say about you? Are you a Peterbilt peacock, a Kenworth realist, a Freightliner fleet soldier, or maybe a Volvo comfort king? Drop your brand in the comments and tell me if I roasted you too hard. And hey, whatever you drive, keep the wheels turning and the chrome shining, or at least keep the oil inside the engine.